Hey guys, how's it going? So we're starting off the vlog in the car, and before we jump right into the subfloor, we have to go pick up a few more supplies like the screws and something for me to drink because I am thirsty and I need a little bit of energy inside me. It's supposed to be like over 80 degrees, so that should be fun working in this heat today. Let's get right to it. Thank you.
There you go. Down.
Good old Two Harbors traffic.
Fastener center.
Back home at the bus, and I think we have everything we need. So now it's time to do some measurements of the bus, and then we can start cutting the wood and getting that stuff installed.
So I think Nate's gonna be doing most of the cutting of all the wood, so I have to be the one to measure everything. And I'm not that great at reading tape measures, and I don't really know where to begin, and I don't really know how we're gonna set it up. So I don't know. I'll probably just see how wide it is across, and then we can figure out how much we need to cut off of the 2x4s. Yeah, I guess we'll start with that.
We measured out the width of the bus, and now we know exactly the length that we're gonna cut out the 2x4s. Right now, Christina is marking the 2x4s on where I'm going to cut them, and once she's done with that, I can start cutting, and then we're gonna figure out where we're gonna put each one and where we're gonna place them. And once that's done, we move on to the installation. So far, every piece of 2x4 that I've tried to put in the bus has been slightly just too big. So I'm just gonna try each one to see if it fits in the bus, and if it don't, I'm gonna have to make them all a wee bit smaller so that they fit better.
Circuits from your dead body. We stored them in electrochemical batteries until we had a chance to rebuild the cities and begin our quest.
Do you think I believe it? A fantastic tale like that?
I imagine you find it incredible.
The saw I was using died on me in mid-cut, which means I had to put the cutting on pause. I called a friend and asked him if I could use his table saw, so he's gonna go grab that right now. He's gonna bring that here, and then we can work on finishing this floor. This is what we have so far. And I don't know if we're gonna put any more 2x4s now. I think this should be good. When we get the table saw here, it should work a lot quicker, and I can actually have a little bit of help and someone who knows what they're doing, because this is my first time installing any kind of floor, and I suck at measurements. But I think I'm doing pretty good so far. I'm trying to stay positive, and I think it looks nice so far. And it's gonna look even better once we get the insulation in and the plywood. I'm so excited for that. Also, I wanted to state, if you're watching this and you've done this a billion times and you know exactly what you're doing, this video probably, well, these vlogs are probably not for you, because these are for more of for people who have no idea what they're doing and they're in the same position as us. We are literally learning as we go, and you guys are probably watching us like, these idiots, these guys don't know what they're doing. These are simple jobs and they just can't do it. But we are learning, we are trying, so gotta give us credit for that. Sorry if I sound a little shaky and there's a lot of vibration in my voice. I have not eaten yet today and it's 5 o'clock. All I've had was a Red Bull today, like nothing else, just a Red Bull. Oh wait, I had a Snicker bar too, so that's definitely not gonna help my body. I need food. So my friend Blue is here and he brought his table saw, which is gonna help big time. And he's come with some helpful tips and we're gonna go the route he says is best because he knows more about installing floors than we do. This is Blue. Hi! Don't embarrass yourself because you're gonna be on YouTube. This is his table saw that he brought for us.
So I did change my shirt because I didn't want to get my good Dunder Mifflin shirt dirty. Thank goodness we have Blue here who knows what he's doing. He's helping so much. We have the first piece of insulation down and I feel like it would have taken us all day to figure out how to get the one piece in. So now he's kind of just whipping through, cutting them out. We might still actually get it done today. We may not have bought enough insulation, which, you know, we kind of expected might happen. So we might not be able to get it totally finished today because we might have to go buy another piece. But it is what it is. It's a learning process for everybody. So yeah, but we should be able to get a good start on it. And I'm really excited that it's kind of moving a little faster now and that we're not just sitting here scratching our heads wondering what to do next. Ugh.
Make sure you're only getting his hands in the video so I can like crop him out and put me in there and make it look like I'm doing the work.
If it's snug as a bug.
That means we're gonna have to cut the plywood like really random though.
You still want to keep the 42?
You're speaking a different language, Blue. I don't understand what you're saying. But can we put this right here and just like, I don't...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I can just cut that one wider.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
I was gonna zoom in on your confused face.
I'm very confused when it comes to this kind of stuff. You know, when I did this in school, I was actually pretty good at it, but now it's just like, I don't understand anything. It's like a new language. But you've been working with wood like your big chunk of your life.
15 years.
15 years. That's why. I'm not stupid, you've just been doing this for a long time.
How old are you, sir?
This is just apple juice. Kids, don't drink. We're trying to get on that Roman Atwood level, so we don't want to put a bad image out there.
You're gonna have enough.
We will?
Just barely.
Sweet. So we're gonna have enough insulation for the floor, which is really good news. Now we don't have to go to Duluth for one piece of insulation because that would have been really annoying. Really grateful for Blue for coming over and helping us out and really steering us in the right direction with this one. We were pretty lost to begin with. So thank you so much to him for coming over and helping, bringing his table saw. It's all really, really helpful and we really appreciate it. So it looks like we're gonna get the floor done today, which is awesome. The sun is starting to go down, but we'll have enough daylight, I think, to finish it out. On to the next phase, which is undecided. We don't know what we're gonna do next. We have a couple ideas, but nothing's for sure yet. So it's a surprise for you and me at this point. I'm just gonna give you a quick look at what the floor looks like so far, with most of the insulation down. So this is what we're working with right now. We just have the one piece left to fill in the wheel wells.
Okay, so far we got a few of the 2x4s and a few of the pieces of insulation glued up to the floor. What we're using for glue is, you want to show them what that is?
Loctite Power Grab.
Power Grab, Loctite. We're using that for the insulation, and then we're using this, oh wait, no, we're using this for the insulation and using the stuff that Christina just showed you for the 2x4s. Also, while we're doing that, Blue is working on cutting the plywood for us. And thank God he's here, because he's helped big time, and he's making this a lot easier than it would have been if we would have did it on our own. And everything is coming out so beautiful, it's looking nice, and I couldn't appreciate it more, so thank you, Blue. If you're watching this, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Oh my gosh. So we're about done getting the insulation glued down, the 2x4s glued down. We have all of the plywood pieces cut, and those are getting laid down right now.
Oh, we got some middle piece left.
Woohoo.
Well, Blue pretty much did this whole project on his own. It's currently nighttime, and we did get the floor finished. The only thing we have left to do is nail the subflooring into the 2x4s. We want to give a really big thank you to Blue, because he helped out major. Like, we would have spent so much time on this. He came in and made it look like it was nothing. He did it very easily. We are really thankful for that, so thank you, Blue. This vlog may be super random because we were rushing through everything and trying to get everything done before the sun went down. So I apologize for that. I'll try my best to make it flow as well as possible, but like I said, we're trying to film as much as we can, but we're also trying to work as fast as we can as well, and that's kind of hard to do at the same time. Which I'm sure the people that are doing the same thing as us, which is vlogging and building at the same time, know exactly what we're talking about. It's hard to do both. But yeah, I'll show you what the floor looks like. Sorry for the really bright light. But this is what it looks like. It looks so much better. So much better thanks to Blue. Thank you, Blue. And thank you, Christina's mom, for this light. This thing is bright. The heat is coming off of it like no other. It's more like a heating lamp. So if we crash in the winter or crash somewhere where it's cold, this light is definitely going to keep us warm.
Yes, I very much appreciate it. We will get a lot of use out of it. Thank you, Mother.
And like we always say in our previous vlogs, always stay positive.